The case McDonald v. Chicago dealt with the argument of states' rights over the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment basically gives American citizens the right to own a firearm. Otis McDonald, a retired custodian, disagreed with Chicago's gun laws, especially the one made in 1982. The gun law in 1982 prohibited the registration of handguns. However, in order to have a gun in Chicago, you needed registration. So with this new law, it was nearly impossible to have a legal handgun. The city of Chicago didn't ban guns, they just made it harder to obtain one. This case was very controversial and was brought into the Supreme Court in 2010, about 30 years after the Chicago gun law was made.
In the Supreme Court ruling, they asked the question, does the Second Amendment apply to the states because it is incorporated by the 14th Amendment's privileges and immunities or due process clauses and thereby made applicable to the states? The Supreme Court ruled in favor of McDonald 5-4 because the 14th Amendment makes the Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms for the purpose of self-defense applicable to the states. This ruling ensured the protection of citizens' rights, and more specifically the right to bear arms.